welcome to another meditation to the virtual sanctuary where we shall connect through the heart. We will release love into the universe. Hello, Andreas, lovely to see you. Okay, let's begin. I want to dive straight in because I've got a beautiful gratitude meditation that I can't wait to share with you today. Jennifer, lovely to see you, my dear. Great big hug. Hello from Sweden, Maria. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the virtual sanctuary, to the Drunken Monk. Gratitude, the key to the universe. And it's something that we always react to, you know, something happens that we feel grateful for. Today's meditation is about entering that space of gratitude as a vibration, as a kind of constant foundation for our being, if that makes sense. All right. So let's get settled. Start by simply holding the intention to move into the present moment without any distractions for the next 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It can really happen that quickly. Okay. Best way to do that is by taking a breath, connecting to the body, and as you breathe out, especially notice how your body relaxes. As your body relaxes, your energy expands. As your energy expands, your mind clears. Yeah. Okay, lovely to see you, Casper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So take a moment to settle into your nest. While we're doing that, just a quick reminder that on Monday, we'll be diving into the heart and mind, a dance of heart and mind. It's a 2-week course online with yours truly, and it's really unpacking the incredible intelligence, the dialogue that happens between heart and mind. The heart is actually packed full of neurons, intelligence, wisdom, insights. And we're going to look at how we can leverage these new findings, actually, not that they're new for the mystic, but they're new for science. And we're going to be doing that on Monday morning. So you're very warmly invited to come and join me. And the link's in the bio. All right, Cherry, Jennifer, you joined just in time. We're just settling into our nest, entering this vibration that we share together. Now, the other thing about meditating together is that it amplifies the intensity of the meditation, even though we're in different locations, even though we're in separate parts of the world. There is still an effect, an entanglement, if you want to get scientific about it. We actually create a field of energy, of love, of intention at a quantum level. So let's explore that more deeply. And what I'd like to do is share with you 4 steps that you can use in your daily life to step into that frequency of being aligned with the quantum field. And by the quantum field, I mean consciousness. The attribute of consciousness is pure love. And an attribute of pure love is, of course, gratitude. Okay, so far so good. Let's begin. The first step, holding the intention to be in a space of complete awareness, of being absolutely present. And what that means is letting go of any identification, thoughts, or concerns about the past or the future. Let go of that hook, if you like. The mind's very good at pulling us into have to think about this and worry about that, and there's all this going on, and I'm not good enough, I'm not something enough. And in next week's course, we'll be looking at how we can dissolve those patterns to free ourselves from the burden, the weight of carrying those, in a way, stories around with us all day. Because you know what? It's exhausting. And they're not serving you. Time to let them go. And let's just practice that for 10 minutes. You can pick them up afterwards if you like, okay? So holding the intention to be present. Hi Sabrina, lovely to see you. Great big hug, my dear. Okay, So that's kind of setting a tone. It's not that you have to keep thinking about it or repeating it like a mantra. It's simply like an intention, a purpose, a feeling like when you get up in the morning and you go for a coffee and a shower and you have this routine. It's just having that intention. It's my intention right now to nourish my essential self by moving into the aliveness of this moment with my awareness. First step, connecting to the physical dimension, the physical body, the breath, the aliveness of your senses. There's so many ways that we can do that, isn't there? Body scan, Vipassana, simply focusing on one thing. You don't have to boil the ocean. You can simply tune in and listen. Just listening to the sounds, the gaps between the sounds. That can be incredibly powerful in anchoring your focus, your attention, your awareness into the present moment. But an important thing to be aware of is the rhythm of your breath. When the rhythm of your breath has a kind of a drum beat to it, doesn't matter how quick or how slow, but it has a flow. The breath starts to relax into its essential rhythm, and the heart will start to tune into that. You see, there's already a dance starting to happen. It's like the body and the heart become partners, and they start flowing together. Like musical notes harmonizing in tune. So always having some awareness of your breath, for the simple reason that you'll notice when the breathing changes, is because the focus of your attention has shifted. Most likely into the thinking realm, into a story or thoughts, or being distracted by something in your environment. Maybe something that surprises you and you, what's that? Your breathing stops. And that's okay. It's not that we want to fiddle with the way we function, but simply to be aware of it. So the first step is moving into an awareness of your physical body. As your attention starts to flow into the physical body, you start to become aware of the sensations, the emotions, the feelings, the energy body. Like water. It's just flowing around. It can be activated and bubbly, or it can be calm and still. It can also be stagnant and stuck. The emotions, the heart's like water. It's just a metaphor. You may feel it in a different way, and that's fine. You may see it and feel it as a colour. You may sense, experience, or imagine emotions as a form, a story. Just be open to whatsoever is there, but with an attitude of acceptance. So we're letting go of that struggle to try and become something that's not happening in this moment. In order to change something, we need to connect directly with what it is that we would like to change. But for the purpose of this meditation is simply to rest in the moment and be present and accept whatsoever is alive in you physically, emotionally, and also mentally. So the third step, connecting with the mind. Now that doesn't mean getting carried away with the stories or distracted by thoughts. means simply accepting and embracing the power of your mind as part of who you are. Body, heart and mind. So step one, connecting to the breath, relaxing the body. Step two, flowing with the ebb and flow of the emotions that are within and around you, the energy that you feel, that tingling along your spine, that warmth in your hands, the sensation in your heart, in your belly, in your gut. And be at peace with whatsoever is there. And as you relax more deeply into the body, the mind starts to clear. You'll notice that there can be times when there's a lot of activity going on and it takes a bit more patience and practice to let that slow down. But when you stay anchored with your attention in the present, with some patience and some loving kindness, your mind eventually starts to fall into the rhythm that the body and the heart and the breath have established in your meditation, in your practice. And there's a coherence that starts to arise. Your vibration starts to change. It starts to shift. It doesn't need to be a big explosion. It can be a subtle transition. In the same way, when you move into sleep, when you snuggle under the covers and you just let go of the day, there's a change in your state. But with this practice, we're looking to raise our awareness rather than move into a dream. So staying with the breath, the body, the feelings, being aware of the presence of your mind, free from the need to get engaged in the thoughts, but simply observing them passing by. So then the fourth step is to connect with the part of you that is observing the content of your experience. And to rest there. And it's like letting go into that very gentle kind of warmth. This sense of I. And it's like hitting this sweet spot. You might kind of dance around it for a minute. And then when you least expect it, connect with something. And there's this opening. Like suddenly time stops. from there, your essential qualities start to flower like a fragrance, released into your being, this feeling of gratitude, of joy, of peace. And it may only be for a moment. Or a minute or an hour or a day. But you know the way. So just practice that for a minute. Just simply the body, the breath, relaxed, open. The heart, the emotions, calm and at peace. The mind just doing its thing. And you observing one moment as it flows into the next. And resting in the part of you that is aware. So thank you so much for your presence, and for joining us in this beautiful little meditation, short but sweet. Thank you, Daniela, Paul, Vardna, lovely to see you. So just remember, you're not that far away from yourself. It simply takes a little practice. Hey Gwen, G-Mantra. Jennifer, so peaceful now. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sabrina. Namaste. Thank you, Maria. Lovely to connect with you. Thank you, Kathy. You're most welcome. Christia, great big hug to you, my dear. Andreas, lots of love to you. Loving the hearts. I love these little gratitude hearts. This energy. Thank you, Rachel. Beautiful as always. No, listen, Rachel, you pop in and out whenever you like. That's the beauty of this space. You're not disturbing anybody. And it's always lovely to see you. So you come and go as you please, my dear. Okay. Marieka, too. Yeah, nice to see you. Okay. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I very much look forward to connecting with you again in the next session. If you do want to dive into more of the quantum meditation material in a dance of heart and mind, then the link's in the bio. And otherwise, I'll see you down the way. Thank you, Rachel. Great big hug to you, my dear. I see you all in the next session. Lots of love, guys. Take care.